The boy came home from school earlier than usual that afternoon, his satchel still hanging from one shoulder, his mind busy with half-finished homework and childish worries. The house was unusually quiet. No radio, no humming, just the faint clink of a spoon against a pot drifting from the kitchen. Curious, he stepped closer. That was when he saw it. His mother stood by the stove, her back turned, stirring a pot of chicken soup. Her movements were careful, too careful. From her pocket, she produced a small vial and tipped its contents into the steaming broth. The liquid vanished instantly, swallowed by the golden surface. The boy did not gasp. He did not cry out. Instead, his heart went cold. He wasn't shocked because deep down he already knew. For months something had been wrong. Her smiles never reached her eyes. Her touch felt rehearsed, not loving. And now, watching her poison the soup meant for his father, every silent suspicion snapped into place. He stepped back quietly, schooling his face into calm, and walked into the living room as if nothing had happened. Moments later, the family gathered at the table. His father, tired but gentle as always, lifted the bowl of soup and smiled at his son. "Want some?" he asked warmly. The boy hesitated just long enough to seem shy. Then, with deliberate innocence, he turned to his mother. "Can I drink it?" For a fraction of a second, so brief most would miss it, something flickered across her face. Not fear, not concern. Permission. She nodded without hesitation. That was all the confirmation he needed. Feigning eagerness, the boy carried the bowl into the kitchen, claiming he would wash dishes first. Alone, with the door shut and his heart pounding, he poured the soup down the sink. The smell lingered, heavy and wrong, as if the truth itself were clinging to the air. There was no longer any doubt. The woman in that house was not his real mother. That night, the boy lay awake, staring at the ceiling, no longer a child sheltered by ignorance. He understood now that survival would depend not on strength, but on silence and patience. He would watch, he would wait, and when the time was right, he would protect his father and uncover the truth behind the woman who wore his mother's face. Because some monsters don't hide in the dark. They sit at the table and call themselves family.